It's your boy, Sunrise the Divine, back at you again with some love and light. Okay, I'm about to introduce a new concept to y'all. Well, it's not new, it's pretty ancient, but a new concept that once applied, it can change lives, relationships, and environments. You ready? Drum roll, please. Self accountability. Maybe I should edit it to where words pop up. Self accountability. Right. So let's talk about what self accountability is. It's just that taking accountability for yourself. Um, a lot of people in this world, when you call them out on certain things that they need to be called out on, or you're attempting to manifest something, or you're telling somebody your vision, or you have a vision yourself that you haven't told anybody, a lot of the times we start to put blame on other people. You feel me? Like, so say for the first example, somebody's calling you out on something and saying, hey, I think that it's wrong that you did this. Sometimes we get defensive and be like, no, that was actually not my fault. Da 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 da. It was you. Da da da. Instead of just taking the time to think, like, did I do that? You feel me? Did I do that? If I did, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. My intentions were this. You feel me? If you, I didn't intend to do this, da, 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 but if it came off that way, I understand that that's valid. You feel me? Holding accountability for yourself, taking the time to look at yourself when you get called out. Let's talk about the other example. Say you're attempting to explain a vision to somebody, and they're like, "Man, that's all cool and dandy, but people ain't ready for that." You feel me? They putting it off on people again because people will do this and people are crazier and people are wild and they're immature and blah, 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 blah. All of that is a way of putting responsibility on somebody else and taking it away from you. So instead of being like, well, I can't do this because of how people will be. No, you don't do that. You say, I'm going to embody this, what I want to do, and I'm going to embody the energy, and the like-minded individuals will come around. And I trust that this form, or this way, that this state of embodiment that I'm being will help change, the environment. You feel me? Basically, my point is accountability starts with self. Accountability starts with self. I've been practicing this. Every time somebody comes up to me and says, hey, Sunrise, you did this, I stop, I think, and I'm like, did I do that? Honestly. Because, the ego wants to get in front, right? The ego wants to defend you. The ego wants to get in front, like, hey, no, don't accuse me of this because I'm not that, right? That's the ego. But you can use your spirit, your higher conscious, to listen to what that person is saying, analyze the actions they're speaking of, and search your heart and see where the place you were coming from. And then you can respond in a way of, this was not my intentions, this is what I meant, or this was my intentions when I did this, or maybe you're right, I did come off that way, my bad. You feel me? And so accountability changes lives. Accountability keeps relationships lasting. Accountability keeps businesses growing. Accountability can create a peaceful, police-free society. If we hold ourselves accountable, we can create a society that's free from police, that's free from classism, racism, world starvation. All we have to do is hold ourselves accountable, but it starts with self. Because if everybody in the realm is holding themselves accountable, then nobody needs to hold anybody else accountable. Now, at this particular time, are we ready to live in that police-free state as a society? Yes, as long as we all hold ourselves accountable and are open to growth. That's what creates a society of thriving. We have to make accountability cool again. MAGA, make accounting, MAGA hats. Make accountability great again. We should get that shirt, huh? I'm gonna get demonized. It's okay. I've just lost a couple followers, y'all, just from that joke, huh? Y'all thought y'all was gonna say Trump or something. Ooh. But yeah, y'all. Accountability is the wave. How do you practice accountability? How do you respond when somebody attempts to tell you about yourself? How do you respond when you're attempting to manifest something and it's drained and drowned by the doubts of how other people will respond, right? Accountability starts with self, y'all. As we mature as spirits, spiritual beings, one of the big lessons here on planet Earth is accountability and unconditional love. So take that with you. Oh, y'all, we got big things. That was the message for today. Here's the promo. See, me, I do my promo at the end because I want you to watch this shit. And if you genuinely fuck with it, then you can like, subscribe, and all that. I'm not going to tell you in the beginning to like and subscribe unless you mess with it and you made it this far, you know? So thank you. Like this post, share it with somebody. How do you hold yourself accountable? Right? We're taking back responsibility. Maybe it's not our fault, but it's our responsibility. And how do you hold yourself accountable? How do you respond when other people aren't holding themselves accountable? How do you think we can encourage more and more people to hold themselves accountable? Got an answer. But that was a rhetorical question for you guys to answer. But the answer to that question is holding yourself accountable. All right, so that's it. We starting the year off crazy. We got a tour planning. We got Trap Cheese.